The early morning sun bathed the red earth of Owerri in a golden glow. The compound of the Eze family was buzzing with life. Decorated canopies, colorful balloons, the sweet aroma of native spices from firewood pots, and joyful ululations told the story. The bride price ceremony was underway. Today was my big day. Nneka, 29, the last daughter of the respected Eze family. I had waited for this moment with tears, prayers, and faith. After years of being called the one who kept losing men, I had finally found the one who didn't run. Chibike. He was tall, wealthy, cultured, and seemingly God-fearing. We met in Enugu at a leadership seminar. He said he was a businessman based in Onitsha, and though he traveled often, he never failed to call, text, or send some gifts. My heart clung to him with the desperation of a woman who was tired of disappointment. That morning, my compound danced with life. Women in Ashwebi tied their wrappers tightly and adjusted their gele. My uncles had brought in 2 goats. Keg upon keg of palm wine stood beside the elder's table. The town crier had already announced that the bride price negotiation would begin by noon. As I sat in my room, 3 women rubbed my skin with shea butter and coral powder. My hair was braided in the traditional Igbo style, with red beads dangling from the sides. I looked like a queen from centuries past. My heart swelled with joy as I imagined walking out to present palm wine to Chibike in front of the elders. My aunt leaned close and whispered, "Today you become a woman. May your home bring us pride." I smiled. For once, I believed life had finally smiled at me. Chibike's people arrived dancing. They brought boxes of wrappers, bottles of snaps, tubers of yam, crates of malt, and thick white envelopes. The elders sat in a half circle, ready to begin the ritual negotiations. When my name was called, I stepped out gracefully. My sisters and friends sang behind me as I approached the gathering with a calabash of palm wine, ready to identify my husband among the guests. Then it happened. A sudden roar of an engine interrupted the ceremony. A black Toyota SUV sped into the compound and halted with dust rising in its wake. Everyone turned. The music stopped. From the vehicle stepped a tall woman with fierce eyes and a fiery walk. Behind her, 3 children, 2 boys and a girl, followed timidly. She wore no makeup, no gele, no smile, just pain in every step. "Where is Chibike?" she screamed. The crowd gasped. She walked straight towards the elder's table and slammed a brown envelope on the floor. "Your son is a liar. He is a married man. These are his children." What's going on here?" I stammered, confused, my hands shaking as I still held the calabash of wine. The woman pulled out the marriage certificate, school ID cards of the children, and photos of family vacations. She even produced a hospital discharge summary for their youngest child. Each document was stamped and real. "I am Olu Ebube, his legally married wife for 11 years. We live in Onitsha. This man abandoned me and the children 3 months ago, saying he was traveling for business, only for me to find out he's marrying another woman in my absence." The crowd erupted. Chibike's face turned grey. My father stood slowly from his seat, his eyes like burning coals. "Is this true, Chibike?" he demanded. Chibike stuttered. Papa, it's not what it looks like." My uncle stood up and pointed at him. "Nonsense! You sat here, received our kola nut, drank our wine, and you have a wife and children? You came to bring shame to our compound." Women began to shout. Elders shook their heads. Some guests had already started to pack their chairs and leave. I felt the earth tilt beneath me. The beads on my neck felt like shackles. My body turned cold. My mother held me tightly as I fought tears. Then Oluebube turned to me. I have nothing against you, sister. I didn't come to fight you, she said, her voice cracking. I came to warn you. I lived with that man. He's a liar and a cheat. I was like you once, full of hope. Now I'm full of scars. The children clung to her legs. One of them, about 6 years old, looked up and asked, "Mommy, is that our new mommy?" I broke. I ran into the house, ripped off the beads, tore off the wrapper, and screamed into my pillow. 3 days passed. I couldn't sleep or eat. I stared at my phone for hours, watching the viral videos. Someone had uploaded the scene online. People were commenting, mocking, sympathizing, judging. My father called a family meeting. "We must thank God," he said. "He saved us from shame. Imagine if this had come out after the wedding. Our daughter would have been the second wife without even knowing it." My heart still bled. I had loved Chibuike with everything. How could a man fake so much? Even his parents had come to the ceremony. Were they also in on the lie? I later found out that they knew. They believed I would be a better match, more cultured, more educated, and more from a respected family. Oluebube had dropped out of school early. They believed Chibuike could marry me and keep her in the shadows. But God exposed them. Months passed. Slowly, I began to heal. I started attending a local support group for women betrayed by partners. I launched a small online platform called Truth Before Vows, a space where women could anonymously share their relationship experiences and verify suitors. Oluebube and I became unlikely friends. She divorced Chibuike and started a thriving food business in Awka. She said, "You saved me too. I was dying in silence, but your wedding gave me the courage to speak." As for Chibuike, he vanished into disgrace. His business crumbled. No one wanted to associate with a man who desecrated sacred traditions. And me, I found peace. Not in a man, but in myself. I realized that love is not about desperation. It's about honesty, growth, and peace. Thank you for watching till the end. Do well to subscribe, like, share, and comment, and always check back for more interesting stories. This is Afritales. Thank you.